All right, people, so let's talk. I'm not really sure where it all started. I'm not sure if this is like the long-term effects of something bigger going on in my life. Basically, mid-April, I started experiencing severe stomach pain. One night when I was with my boyfriend and I went to his parents' house and we had burgers, and I had like a couple shots of vodka or something like that, or whiskey, I don't really remember. And then that night when I got home, I was in a blistering amount of pain. I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, oh, I probably just ate something bad, but I was double over in pain, crying, and eventually I just cried myself to sleep. After that, the pain kept coming back. Went to urgent care for it, and originally they said, oh, it's just acid reflux, it's fine. I ended up having to leave work a few times because I was in so much pain whenever I was eating innocuous things like eggs, you know, really nothing crazy, nothing like too acidic or anything like that. I was just like in an extreme amount of pain to the point where I was usually crying. I ended up meeting up with a gastro doctor. They did an endoscopy and they found some gastritis in the upper portion of my stomach and a small hernia. All of my results came back negative. I didn't have a stomach ulcer or anything like that. I was just having these episodes where I was experiencing extreme pain in my stomach. And like as time went on, you know, I couldn't eat really because I was just in pain all the time. Like it would be intense pain, burning in my throat, a dry cough, nausea. So I stopped really being able to eat much of anything. I lost, I want to say 20 pounds within the first month or so. Since then, I've lost about 37 pounds total. It was June 7th. And when I did, I didn't expect it to leave me as weak as it did. I thought I'd just, you know, drink Pedialyte and stuff like that, I'll be fine. I went to work and then I was helping prepare for my boss's birthday party, and I was like throwing a bag of ice on the ground, and I just realized how weak I had become because I'd always been really active and I was dancing, and then once I was a teenager I started lifting weights. I just realized I couldn't lift a bag of ice comfortably, and that was never a problem for me. I never had any issues with weakness, even if I didn't eat for a day or so or something like that. I guess it's a little different when you haven't eaten for months. I passed out at work and I was sent to the hospital and I was diagnosed with dehydration and general weakness. Didn't find anything extremely conclusive as far as what was happening with me. I tried to go back to work. I remember telling the coworker, I was just like, you know, I don't feel as good today as I did yesterday. That day I hit the deck again and I passed out again. I became so weak that I couldn't walk by myself, which is something that happened the first time that I passed out. And thankfully one of my coworkers was great and carried me out of the office, and that was the last time I went to work. It took me 2 days to walk normally again. Ever since then, I have been struggling with weakness basically every day, and fatigue and exhaustion every day. We've run all kinds of tests. We haven't found anything. We have no idea why this is happening. Usually after some kind of physical effort or activity, I usually end up getting very weak afterwards. Even if it's something as simple as standing, I will experience fatigue, exhaustion, lightheadedness, dizziness. Usually I can tell my heart is beating faster, I'm out of breath, it's difficult to walk, I get the shakes. It's been really frustrating. People keep telling me that it's stress related, and I have been diagnosed with anxiety and I've been diagnosed with panic disorder, but personally I just can't imagine that having a disorder like that can affect the body to the point where I can't walk. I guess I do kind of have a lot going on, and it's been kind of depressing because I've been completely isolated in the house. Honestly, driving is a little bit dangerous for me because I just get very weak and I don't want to black out while I'm driving. I've just been kind of alone in the house, and mentally I'm starting to really have trouble with dealing with this because I've been going to doctors, you know, basically every week or every other week since I left work. Nobody has an answer for me. I'm gonna start, I think, trying to focus on my mental health, since it's been more and more difficult to stay in a healthy place mentally, being so isolated and alone and dealing with this illness. I am going to be reaching out to mental health professionals for help. Maybe that alleviates some of my symptoms. And I guess, I don't know, at the same time, I feel like what's happening right now is something that I'm supposed to go through. I don't think that it's just a coincidence. I don't think that it's just chance. I really do feel like my entire world is about to be shaken up quite a bit. It already has been. I don't have that much time left to figure out what's wrong with me before my insurance runs out. And to be honest, my insurance is not that good anyway. I have like $6,000 in healthcare bills that I need to try and get help with or get down. It's kind of a lot. I guess this is just me kind of reaching out, asking for help, saying if somebody can give me some answers. My priority is getting better, is getting healthy again. I always was strong. So to be in a place where physically I can't even lift a stack of books or walk for an extended period of time without getting just exhausted and shaking is not normal for me. And I refuse to let that be my life forever. So thanks for listening. I really hope someone hears this and says something that can maybe point me in the right direction. And that's kind of it. So I hope you all are having an amazing Saturday, or whatever day it is, wherever you're looking at this from. And I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.